Welcome back, everyone. This is Cali King Podcast episode. I forgot, but I'm Matthew Alexander Munoz. This is
I'm ICK, and we got our boy Slimey Gio in the house. What's up, my boy?
What's good with y'all?
So yeah, we had originally had Gio on our podcast 3 years ago when we first started. He was our first guest, and he's spinning back for round 2, so it's pretty lit.
Tight shit.
Yeah. So what's been up with you recently? What you been up to, my boy?
Man, just grinding and exhausted for it, cause man, been putting that work in, trying to change my situation, just trying to get out of this city, bro.
That's facts. Out the trenches.
Out the trenches.
They don't know about that.
trying to make out the Matrix.
Yeah, trying to make it out the Matrix for real, bro. I mean, I see the drip on. You want to show them what you got on right now?
I can't.
Some light.
Yeah,
Let them know what it is.
New shorts finna drop soon. You feel me?
Drop coming soon. Against the odds. Merch. Tap in. It's lit. You dropping new YouTube videos now and everything? Finally popping back out?
I got a video with Khalil finna come out. And then me and Duno got a YouTube video coming out as well. I got a lot of videos in the store for everybody. But, like, we just trying to make it seem like we not doing nothing. But we really working.
That's right. That's what it's about. Because, 3 years ago, I mean, people, like, knew Slimey Gio, but, like, now it's growing, obviously. You're linking up with new people. Like, how did that, come into play? You linking up with all these new people and shit's coming.
Man, it's crazy. It's just very eye-opening and a blessing for real, because where we come from. If no one's pushing you or saying anything, they'll let you be stuck where you're at. And like where we come from in the valley, a lot of people don't do this kind of stuff, podcasts, social media, anything like that, TikTok, merch. It just doesn't leave the city for real.
That's facts. What you want to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody really be doing
that. Low-key put it into perspective.
I know, but I think recently, like, we've been hearing it more often because they see us do it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to take credit for stuff, but that is true because you were honestly like the first YouTuber that I know out of Silmar, bro. Everyone's
it's crazy because like
construction.
Yeah,
now you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, honestly,
what made you start that too? Because that's crazy, like. Because we've all been funny, so you were the first nigga to like make it like public out of the friend group and everybody. So that's pretty lit, bro.
It's crazy. Honestly, there was a kid in my school when I was a freshman, and he was a senior, and like everybody was like meat riding dude, and like just making a big deal. We're not for that name drop or nothing, but like. Oh, I thought something happened to the mic. Nah, so basically, some like kid in my school basically was like, everybody was like basically like glazing dude, and because he was hanging around like another big YouTuber and everything, and then basically like
you're like, let me turn up real quick. Because you thought you could do better, pretty much.
Yeah, and I knew way more people than him, being way younger too. Everybody already knew me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm finna do this just to do it and see what happens. And then when I started doing it, I did it with Matthew Dominguez, my dog.
Shout out Matt.
And he encouraged me to do it, and I did it. And like my first video in like high school hit like over 1,000. That was like what the hell? How you get 1,000? You like 15,
and then when you went
16?
Back to school, what happened?
Everybody was like,
they switched it up quick.
Everybody switched up. They was like thinking about shit was gonna hit like 200 views in a week. I should hit like 1,000.
How old are you?
Like 15, 16.
Dang. No, because Munoz had a YouTube channel. You want to tell him you're popping back out too with the
the tough skits.
Yeah, he's popping it back out. So it's Gio and Munoz. They're originally the first ones, and then in high school we started the pod. Gio's blowing up. Cali Kings we're gonna we're gonna be popping out.
I started doing it back in 6th grade, but I just like I've been doing it for a while, but eventually lost the motivation and
consistency.
Consistency.
That's what we were talking about before the pod. Like, like when you start something, that the main thing is just being consistent with everything. Because
facts.
If something happens quick, I mean that's cool. It means you have something, but when you have something for a consistent amount of time, it's more likely to grow.
Yeah,
and you'll have more later down the line. So
yeah, I think that's a big thing for me too, is being consistent. I was low key like, well, basically a lot of people that don't know, like. So you gotta understand, I was like 16, 17, I was barely getting out of my senior year when everything was happening. So everything was moving really fast, and like I started being around like.
Wait, did you graduate during COVID?
Yeah.
Did you have a prom and anything or not?
Nah, I didn't get to graduate how I was supposed to, but I graduated a semester before before the whole school.
Oh, for real?
And everybody was kind of mad about that. But then I was with my friends that I used to do TikTok with.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was like a distraction. So they just passed me up, and then everything started happening. It started being around like everybody I looked up to, or just like even girls. Like I didn't get girls in high school, and then
I thought you still don't.
Yeah, never. Nah, but like everything was happening way too fast, and like I just got distracted, man, being 16, 17, starting to get what you want. It was just like I wasted a lot of time, and now I feel like I'm still young, and I feel like right now I learned a lot from where I'm at in my position, and now I know that like I'm glad I'm young enough still to clean everything up and be where I want to be and try to be consistent. And I am going to be consistent. I've been on top of it more than I ever have been, but that's like a big like applause to my circle, because my circle be on my ass because I got too much potential for
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very easy to get off track right now, to be honest.
Especially out here too, because there's new shit going on every Friday.
Bro,
every
and
day.
literally like I started getting into like the party scene and club scene and stuff now, and like I'm tapped in like everywhere. So like I get invited to everything. Like I could be home chilling, like I'm gonna go hoop, go work out, and then someone call me and be like, yo, like you want to go to Travis Scott's house, or like something just random, like it's just a distraction. But I already low-key feel like I've done everything at a young age already, so like none of this stuff excites me no more. All I want to do is make money and get out of here for real.
That's fact. Where do you want to go?
Low-key, well, so basically everything I built and created is like here, and like all my connections are out here, and I feel like I'm really tapped in like LA and stuff, and I'm kind of like already like it's already burnt out to me, so I'm already kind of like want to like transition somewhere else,
like Miami or some shit.
Nah, I'm really thinking about like Atlanta and Houston, especially because my brand now. I kind of want to expand in like Atlanta and like all that
to
type
other
of
places.
Stuff. In New York, Miami's fun, but like I think it's overrated. It's too hot, like nobody can dress in Miami for real. Like for real. I just feel like when I do get on and I get everything I want, I'm gonna have a crib in Texas.
No state taxes, anything out there.
Type, and then have a crib out here. I'm gonna have 2 cribs. That's the goal.
That's lit.
That's great. Speaking upon like your brand, you in your shirt it says "Against the Odds." What does that mean to you when you created the brand?
It's crazy, this is actually the first time someone asked me this question, and like it's always been like brought up. You feel me? With my friends that we created it, and basically I feel like Against the Odds is basically for me. It was crazy. So basically, it's funny. Me and my cameraman Azul, shout out my dog, Big Azul. It was me, Azul, my friend Ethan, and then my best friend Luis. We were sitting in a car in like the Glendale Galleria. We were trying to figure out a brand name, and I wrote down 10 names of the brand, and we were scratching them one by one and like trying to figure out. And it's crazy. Basically the 2 last names was like no handouts, or it was gonna be Against the Odds. And then I ended up picking Against the Odds, and then it's crazy because Against the Odds came from a Tupac song, Against
All Odds.
And it's crazy, my dad always used to play Tupac, and then I heard the song and I was like, wait, this is actually hard, and then I wrote it down. But Against the Odds means to me is like basically like even when people don't believe that like you're capable of doing something, or like people try to put down your dreams, you still gonna push and do what you need to do regardless of what anybody else believe, because nobody's opinion matters but your own.
That's facts.
And basically I feel like Against the Odds also means like it don't matter what anybody says, you gonna
figure it out
type shit.
That's tough. No, that's true. And
I feel like, and it was just very good for marketing too, because a lot of people that are famous or big actors, celebrities, rappers, they all realistically and all like selfish reasons, all the rappers that get money think they're against the odds for real. Like them,
that's what their songs be about.
Literally be like against the world type shit. So like it just fits and like
it relates to them.
Yeah, and like
to everybody, to be honest, who wants to make it.
Basically, like a lot of celebrities and people, they come from like crazy places, like where they shouldn't make it out. And I feel like that's like a a name that like it kind of like shows like an image of like making it out.
Nah, they be rocking with your shit. Have you seen you post like you want to name some people that be rocking the drip?
It's crazy because it was, man. Basically, I started the brand too because like the way I dress, people like the way I dress because I don't dress like everybody else type shit.
Oh, we're all wearing some of his merch too. Peep his merch, peep the merch, boy. Me. Shit hard. Go cop some for real.
Appreciate it. And then basically like it was just like an idea. Like I was just doing it just for fun, and then like I just got it in everybody's hands like through connections.
Who was the first person that you?
I think the first person I gave a hoodie to was Khalil for real. And then I gave some to Blueface, Mike Sherm, Heen Beezy, India Love, Ruby Rose, freaking.
I know when you did Ruby, everyone was probably like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it was crazy. When I gave Ruby the clothes, it was like, "Oh shit!" And then like,
is she still with Drewski or not? I don't think so. Could you handle?
I think it was a troll, to be honest.
Nigga Drewski's tough. He was putting on for the big fellas. So I respect my boy Drewski. That nigga's funny.
It's crazy though. Like so some of the pieces, like giving it to the famous people, like it was smoothly, but a lot of it was like grind, and like people don't understand. Like, me and my best friend, Kamar, that she like my jeans. He make all my like clothes and stuff too. Like me and him was really like bro, we had to sneak into the little TJ concert, got to the back, and then we gave it to Ruby, and then we ended up linking up with little TJ's people. And then, like, like, there's a lot of, like...
that shit out to connect with the bigger names.
Bro. And then, like, trying to get to their camps, like basically, like, I'll never straightly, like... some of the rappers reach out and get the clothes, and then some people, like, we gotta, like, get to their camp or their people around them to get them the clothes.
Yeah.
Or there people be bribing, like, oh, like, if you give me this, like, I'll get it to them.
Yeah. So, it's a lot of shit that people don't even know about behind the scenes type shit, pretty much.
And, like... It'd be crazy. And then now it's like, it's so easy now. Like, me and my friend Kamar we're making these shirts, the jerk, so we finna drop. We just gave some to Raw 49 and we gave it to Roddy Rich. And I feel like the Roddy Rich is gonna be big for the city because like Roddy Rich is someone that's just really hard to just get to for real.
For real, that's lit. So, what would you say is your goals for the end of this year, for finishing out the year, and then the next few years coming ahead?
The beginning, well, basically when I dropped my brand, it was basically just for like, it was just hoodies, like tracksuits and like beanies, like basically like the basics of like starting a brand. And like I was just doing what everybody wanted to just kind of get attention and stuff. And luckily I made the tracksuits a little bit different because I had it added like the distress and stuff.
Yeah, that shit hard.
To make it a little bit different. But I still like, did like what everybody does type shit. And now that my brand like funded enough money and like is doing good, I'm changing it to like high fashion now. Like I'm trying to get it to like I only want
different level type shit. Huh?
Yeah, I want to try to get to the rappers and like I want like people to really like rock it for real, and like not just throw it on like they're just lounging around in it. Like I want them to wear it as like it's a designer.
So that's what you're like mainly focusing on right now.
Raw 49 just performed in the jorks and like the light blue of these.
Oh, that's lit.
And he shot a music video in it, and it was crazy because his cameraman. I follow his cameraman when we had dropped the shorts off, and like I seen it on his close friends like behind the scenes and shooting the video.
Where can they find the drip when you drop it?
It's gonna be on my page. Well, you go to my Instagram, my Slimey Gio.
Yeah, we'll drop it right now.
Or you can just go to Against the Odds, and then we finna drop it in like 2 to 3 weeks from now.
That's lit.
It's about to go crazy though, cause man,
it's just exciting.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I can't even like, bro. Where we come from, we're not even supposed to be around these people, and you got rappers and celebrities just wanting all my clothes and stuff, and and it's crazy. But I like having a clothing brand because it makes it easier to like get connections and stuff. So like if the rappers or celebrities or anybody or athletes, whoever, not fucking with me on like my content purposes,
they can rock your shit.
They can rock with me on my clothing and shit.
Yeah.
And then I can build a relationship with the rappers or whoever like through my clothes, and then usually they do stuff like in exchange or for favors for giving them clothes.
That's lit.
Also, a great addition to ask you, because clothing brands are continuously being made every day, and we have like the high empire brands such as like Nike, Adidas, and since you're barely growing yourself, how would you say like you will continue to expand the brand and make sure that people would want to buy your clothes because
like to get on the
people
same
have different
one day.
Yeah, because like what would make your clothes stand out that would cause more expansion and more beneficial?
So basically, me, I mean, I've always felt like I've always tried to be different or stand out in my own way, and I feel like the only way to really stand out and have a successful brand is basically by trying to be different and creating your own wave and everything. Like you could take like little natches and little ideas from other brands or like what you see on the internet, but like you gotta put your own sauce into it for real. Because like if you just out here copping, no one's gonna take you serious. You can make quick money by copying and do what everybody does, but it's not gonna last and ain't gonna have no longevity of it type shit. Yeah. And like me, I'm just trying to create like crazy shit. Like when you're walking, you're just like, whoa, like
that's hard, pretty much. Like
shit.
Where'd you get that from?
Like, bro, I was with Huncho the other day, and we showed him the shorts that me and my best friend made. And when we seen the shorts, he was like, bro, he literally went like this with his phone and was like putting it on the rhinestone and shit. He was like, yo, what the fuck? And then he had tapped his best friend. He's like, bro, look at these. And then I was like showing him the other colorways and shit. Then he literally grabbed my phone and put his number in my phone and shit. He was like, yo, just hit me directly. Like I was like, what the fuck? Dang. And like I really fuck with Huncho too. That shit was crazy for real.
So I wanted to ask, like, when you first started, like, did you imagine that you'd be here by now, or like?
I knew it was gonna happen like
sooner or later.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen this quick. Like, bro, literally got like the whole industry. So now another big thing now is just trying to get it to the athletes this year. So like I'm trying to grind for like NFL players this year.
Not NBA.
The NBA season just ended, but like we go make sure everybody like.
By preseason,
preseason NBA, we finna have somebody walking through or something for real.
That'd be lit through the tunnels and shit.
Yes, bro. That'd be crazy, bro. I'm trying to get like Jamar Chase, like CD Lamb, freaking like Justin Jefferson,
Sauce Gardner.
Hey, yes, I'm trying to get everybody through the tunnel or something.
The Slimey Gio drip, that should be tough.
That's tough.
Sauce against the odds.
Tight shit.
That'd be lit.
That'd be crazy for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty dope, seeing how everyone's been growing. That's what I've been kind of talking about with the homies, like just growing. Yeah. And, watching you, that shit is lit. So I'm like, we proud, bro. That shit is dope, bro, for real.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. You want to say anything else?
Yeah, that's what makes Cali Kings, being native from Cali and just seeing each other grow. That's how we
against the odds. Kings. Cali Kings X against the odds. That shit is hard, bro. So, I mean, we hope y'all, fucked with the episode. That shit was dope. Go tap into the merch. I mean, that shit's going to drop, you said, what, 2-3 weeks from now? Soon?
Yeah, it should be the end of July or the first week of August for sure.
Dope. That's dope. So, go get that merch. We're finna drop it in the description. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you guys for watching, and take care.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.